Imagine getting arrested at your own check-in, with 200 supporters watching. It's a scene straight out of a dramatic movie, but for Kilmar Abrego Garcia, it was a harsh reality. The tension in the air was palpable as people gathered, holding signs and chanting slogans, hoping to show their support and solidarity. The atmosphere was charged with a mix of hope and anxiety, as everyone waited to see what would happen next. That's what just happened to Kilmar Abrego Garcia. The scene was chaotic as officers moved in, and Kilmar was taken into custody. Cameras flashed and news crews scrambled to capture every moment. It was a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by many immigrants in the U.S. Here's the scoop. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran immigrant, was first deported to El Salvador in March, even though a court told ICE not to. This controversial move sparked outrage among his supporters and human rights activists. The legal battle that ensued was intense, with many questioning the actions of ICE and the implications for other immigrants in similar situations. Despite the court's clear directive, ICE proceeded with the deportation, leading to a series of legal challenges. The court's order was meant to provide Kilmar with a chance to present his case, but instead, it seemed to be ignored. This raised serious questions about the enforcement of judicial decisions and the rights of immigrants. After public outrage, he was brought back to the U.S. to face human smuggling charges, which he denies. The charges have been a point of contention, with Kilmar and his legal team vehemently denying any involvement in such activities. His return to the U.S. was seen as a small victory for his supporters, but the battle was far from over. Fast forward to August. Kilmar shows up for a routine check-in at the Baltimore ICE office, surrounded by family and supporters, only to get detained on the spot. The scene was heart-wrenching as his family watched in disbelief. Supporters rallied around, trying to make sense of the sudden turn of events. The emotional toll on his family and supporters was evident. Tears were shed, and voices were raised in protest. The sense of injustice was overwhelming, and many questioned the motives behind his detention. Homeland Security says he's a danger to the community and wants to deport him to Uganda, thanks to a new agreement. This statement has been met with skepticism and criticism. Many believe that Kilmar is being unfairly targeted and that the new agreement is being used as a convenient excuse to remove him from the country. The agreement between the U.S. and Uganda has raised eyebrows, with many questioning its timing and implications. Critics argue that it sets a dangerous precedent and could be used to justify similar actions in the future. But hold up, a federal judge just blocked any immediate deportation, saying Kilmar must stay in Virginia and see his lawyers. This ruling has provided a glimmer of hope for Kilmar and his supporters. It means that for now, he has a chance to fight his case and seek justice. His legal team is working tirelessly to build a strong case. They argue that Kilmar's detention and potential deportation are acts of retaliation, aimed at silencing him and his supporters. His legal team calls this retaliation, claiming the government's using deportation threats as leverage. They are determined to expose what they see as an abuse of power and to ensure that Kilmar receives a fair trial. Meanwhile, politicians and activists are split. Some say it's a power grab, others call it enforcing the law. The debate has become a flashpoint in the broader discussion about immigration policy and the treatment of immigrants in the U.S. The case has highlighted the deep divisions in society, with strong opinions on both sides. Some see Kilmar as a victim of an unjust system, while others believe that the law must be upheld no matter the circumstances. So, what's next for Kilmar? That's up to the courts. The legal battle is far from over, and the outcome remains uncertain. What is clear, however, is that this case will have far-reaching implications for immigration policy and the rights of immigrants. Want to stay updated on this wild legal battle? Hit subscribe and follow us for the latest twists. This story is evolving, and we'll be here to bring you every update as it happens. Stay tuned.